up, we've heard you say that you try to avoid conflict and that you're not an argumentative person. But in doing so, this created mixed messages. Just take a look at this.
I don't need to be friends with her. Like, nobody that speaks to somebody like that, I don't have any respect for. I have a lot of love and respect for you, I really do. And I'm really sorry for my actions.
No problem.
Oh no, double O's there in the expression, her hands on her face, covering her eyes. So there's a negative reaction to seeing that moment of double-facedness, what we're trying to put into a context here.
You're watching that back. Is that a shock to you? Yeah. Talk us through what was going through your mind.
You can think she's trying to avoid to see something that is too horrible. Just seeing the double side of her face. It's somehow scary when she's confronted with that. That confrontation itself, two different positions. One that she's a good person, she avoids conflict. And the other side, she's mean, she's bitchy. So in her reaction, we say, there's a face hugger there. Why we say face hugger? One usually is the hands in front of the face, taken from the Alien movie. But that's this in real life reaction, hugging something, grasping onto something. And it's part of the same expression made with the use of hands.
You're watching that back. Is that a shock to you?
She keeps saying, oh no. So you have the double O's. That realization, she was just showed two sides of her and she's still trying to deny that. The interesting thing is that at this moment she's captured right in the middle of the eye. The camera work used that type of construction as well, beautifully.
Talk us through what was going through your mind in those situations. Clearly it was giving mixed messages and I can see that now from the outside.
Let's go to the meat of the question. Right, we're trying to show here how stuttering can be an evidence of a multiple dimension reality. But think of Halloween. Martha was just evicted. This is the Halloween week in Big Brother UK. She had a backdoor eviction, which means she was not cheered or booed by a crowd. She didn't have that moment of her eviction. So somehow she still is inside the house and outside the house. Her mind haven't settled in that eviction yet, especially because during the interview she's asked about things that happened in the house. She's being shown moments inside the house. So somehow it's normally, right, it's a normal thing for her brain to be in that division there. But she also had been accused of being a double-faced to avoid conflict. Now, she's very eloquent. Her speech is fluent. There is a moment, however, that she will stutter. And that's what made me think about how is this depicted in a movie. And immediately there's a scene of a movie. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show here with Martha's speech, which is a real speech, and the scene in the movie.
Why do you think he chose you? Well, he seemed to say that he thought I would kill a nomination. I feel like I'm going to break a rule every time I say nomination.
Just hypothesizing here. Martha is very eloquent and her speech is very fluent. However, we already seen to avoid conflict, she does seem to develop, say, a double personality. Now she's going to try save face while talking about the person who smashed her picture on Big Brother UK. Now she's going to use a language that will present that same conflict, the double face or the doppelganger. She's going to be in conflict with herself. But why I'm saying it relates to multiple dimensions. I'm thinking, right, hypothesizing that she is in two places. Her mind is in two places. Her mind is in conflict between being still in the house and being out of the house.
He seemed to say that he thought I would kill a nomination. I feel like I'm going to break a rule every time I say nomination.
No, you're so used to it.
He thought I was going to kill a nominate him,
Okay.
which I find really interesting because I do really like Nathan. I really got on with Nathan. So I felt a bit West Wing, if I'm honest, by his
reaction.
Yeah, his reaction and what he said.
He shattered those dreams.
He shattered them.
Had you been head, obviously, you'd still be in the big brother house.
She has a very fluid speech. All of a sudden, her mind is spreading to multiple dimensions, right? She's kind of going through that, and that is reflected on the stuttering and repetition. That's purely on the hypothetical side.
West.
Even in her gesture, you see, like, appears that she's going sideways, like she's in one place, but her body is trying to go somewhere, and she expresses that with her body gesture.
West Wing, if I'm honest, by his reaction.
See, his, she keep repeating, and the presenter is already trying to complete her sentences.
What he said.
He shattered those dreams.
He shattered them.
Had you been head, obviously, you'd still be in the big brother house.
So Nathan, shattered her dreams, and yet she has to put up this front, and that front seems to evoke stuttering, repetition, hesitation.